full breaking news. This is WYFF News 4 at 6 in high definition.
And right now on WYFF News 4 at 6, a mother killed in her home in Stevens County. Tonight, authorities have arrested her son, who has special needs.
The Hips family speaking out tonight, letting their gratitude show after their son died from falling off a bridge in Clemson.
Also tonight, Clemson University is dealing with the loss of another student. He fell to his death from that cruise ship. But we begin tonight with the woman killed in her home. Deputies say a mentally challenged teenager confessed to killing his mother.
And tonight the investigation continues into why it happened. WYFF News 4's Mandy Gaither is live and local in Stevens County, Georgia. Mandy, the victim ran a day spa there?
That's right, Carol, and she was very well known and very much loved. Today, her day spa is closed as deputies continue to investigate her murder.
Hard to hold back the tears. Gregory Crumpton says everyone's still in shock over the loss of Kim Lanier. She was his neighbor and distant cousin who was found shot to death inside her home on Monday. Adding to the grief, Lanier's 15-year-old son, who Crumpton says was adopted as an infant, is charged with malice murder for the crime.
They took this baby in and raised it and all this and give it everything, a good home, a nice home, and then, something like this happened. Just unreal.
Investigators say the teenage son called 911 to report the shooting, and they say he later confessed. What isn't known right now is why. Stevens County Sheriff Randy Shirley has known the family all his life and described the teen as having mental challenges. Shirley says they were all close, even in tragedy.
We allowed the father to speak with his son last night, and the son was consoling his father. It was a very emotional time.
My heart and soul with them.
Lanier taught Sunday school, and she also helped to homeschool her son. Described as a devoted wife and mother, her loss has been hard to take.
Being housed at a regional youth detention center, the sheriff says there will be a hearing to decide whether he'll be charged as an adult. Mandy Gaither, WYFF News 4 live in Stevens County, Georgia.
Mandy, thank you. Clemson University tells us another student has died from a fall. Authorities tell us Kendall Wernett was on a cruise ship in Miami. Officials say he climbed the forward mast and fell from the height of 2 decks. The cruise line says Wernett was in a restricted area. Steve Acorn, owner of Student Painters, tells us Wernett was on the cruise as a reward for being a high achiever. Acorn says he saw others sitting on the mast the night before. He says Wernett, along with 4 others, decided to go up on the platform to watch the sunrise over Miami. Acorn says a radar dish above the platform was turned on, rotated, and knocked Wernett to the deck below. Clemson University released a statement today about his death.
Is the PIO coming?
We are deeply saddened to learn of the tragic death of Clemson student Kendall Wernett, a junior management major from Arden, North Carolina. That from Clemson University Dean of Students Shannon Finning. Our heartfelt condolences go out to his family and friends, and we stand ready to help them through this difficult time.
And the parents of Tucker Hips released that statement of their own today. He, of course, is the Clemson student who fell to his death from a bridge last week. Tucker Hips was part of the Sigma Phi Epsilon fraternity, and the fraternity says he was on an early morning run with other members when he fell behind. Later that day, his fraternity brothers reported him missing, and his body was soon found in the Seneca River near the Highway 93 bridge. His funeral service was held on Sunday. His parents released this statement this afternoon, quoting in part here, "Though we have lost our son and best friend, we find some comfort in the stories regarding Tucker's positive impact on so many people. We can never replace the feeling of loss in our hearts, but knowing Tucker touched so many individuals gives us some relief," close quote. The family also asked anyone with any information about how Tucker died to call the Oconee County Sheriff's Office.
Police in North Carolina say a high school student shot a classmate this morning, then surrendered. This happened at Albemarle Senior High School. That's just east of Charlotte. Police say the shooting followed an argument in the campus courtyard. Police say the student who fired the shots put the gun down and simply waited for police. No names or grades have been released. The Transylvania County Sheriff tells us the 2 juveniles who walked away from a therapeutic camp Monday are back in custody. Authorities have been searching in the Silverstein Road area. The sheriff says the teens broke into 3 homes after leaving the camp. 10 local, state, and federal agencies helped out in this search. The sheriff says the 2 teens were arrested without incident. He says the investigation is ongoing. Criminal charges are pending.
A judge revoked bond for a Seneca man this morning. Police tell us he cut off his ankle monitor and then barricaded himself inside a home. Mallard Strickland was out of jail on bond on a charge of attempted murder at the time. Police say he severely beat an inmate in the Oconee County Jail. Strickland's family called police around 6 this morning, told the dispatchers he was on drugs. Police say it took 9 officers to subdue him. Strickland was also shocked with a stun gun, and tonight he is back in the Oconee County Jail.
A Pendleton man stands accused of having an inappropriate relationship with a 15-year-old. 23-year-old Terrence Galloway is charged with criminal sexual conduct with a minor. He is a custodian at Walhalla High School. An investigation began after Walhalla police were contacted by school officials. Officers found that inappropriate behavior between Galloway and a 15-year-old girl had taken place on school property. That investigation is ongoing.
Pickens police are also investigating an inappropriate relationship with a student. The police chief says a football coach resigned from his job at Pickens High School. Officers are investigating allegations of a sexual relationship with a 17-year-old student there. Now, a statement from the school district reads in part here, a non-teaching coach resigned on September 29th, and he has been placed on trespass notice. We do not tolerate any behavior that puts the safety of our students at risk, close quote. No charges in the case so far. Police have also not released the coach's name. Today, the U.S. Marshal Service says a man who was caught in the upstate with a minor has been found dead in prison. Federal authorities say Bobby Osborne was found unresponsive in a prison cell in Mississippi this morning. You may remember back in June, police say they found the registered sex offender with a 13-year-old who had run away from Mississippi. The pair were found in the upstate after the girl's mother reported her missing. Investigators say it appears Osborne died from suicide.
Clemson Athletics and head football coach Dabo Swinney are supporting breast cancer awareness in October. Players and coaches will wear breast cancer awareness pins during games. During Clemson's home game against Louisville, they'll wear specially designed gear. Dabo Swinney's All In Team Foundation also donated $50,000 to breast cancer research.